All right. Hey, everybody. Van here from Getting Cheezy with Van and Jeezy. Say what up, Jeezy.
What up?
We took a week off last week for
Yeah,
the
Merry
holidays.
Merry Christmas / Happy other holidays if you didn't celebrate Christmas, and if you don't celebrate any holidays, I mean you should just eat a bunch anyway. It's
It's
the
a
right time of
festivus.
year.
It's a festivus for the rest of us.
Yep.
So that was good.
Yeah. I
All
mean,
right, fine. Let's
you know what
roll.
you know what I
Let's,
had? You know what I had that made it a little touch of home though?
what's that?
Fucking Kringle. I ate so much Kringle. I
You
had
had
a
it shipped?
no, so a friend of mine has some family in Wisconsin, and they shipped him 3 Kringles, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna eat all these Kringles." I was like, "You can freeze them." He's like, "Here, you can just have this one," and I was like,
It's
"That
like,
shit."
this is one serving. What's Caitlin going to have? I mean, what's Miss Jeezy going to have?
I'm telling you right now, that shit did not last a day,
Mm-mm.
not
Nope.
a fucking day.
Nope.
Merry
Well,
Christmas.
anyways, so we're going to pass over week 15 because we had notes and stuff, but fuck it, we weren't here. So week 16, the picks section here. I'm trailing hard. Jeezy's 49-26. I'm 36-39. Our guests are 11-16.
Mm.
I don't think it's gonna get any better for me ever. Um, yeah, because we have 1 week and then the playoffs for me to make some outrageous picks to try and win. It's not gonna happen. Hmm. Anyways,
Sorry about it.
scores from week 16. If you'd like to do that, I like to do that. I think.
Let's do that.
Let's see. Friday evening, the Christmas game. Saints beat the hell out of the Vikings 52-33.
That was I can't. I was gonna say that was surprising, but it really wasn't.
Alvin Kamara ties an NFL record with 6 touchdowns. He could have easily had 7 because there was I tuned in for a little bit. They let Taysom Hill run one in from like the 1 yard line. Just
There was
give it to Kamara. Let him do it.
I heard Kamara had the top 4 all-time fantasy football points
Hmm.
during that game.
I mean, he had 6 touchdowns and 150 some yards.
Crushing it.
It's a lot.
That was insane.
It's a lot.
Sorry,
Uh,
Vikes.
Buccaneers beat the hell out of the Lions 47 to
Psych.
7.
I don't think that was any surprise. I
No.
was texting some friends and they were talking shit about the Pack not getting the first round pick, and then they were Lions fans, and I was like, "Yeah, you guys are horrible."
I mean, first round bye. Yeah.
Then we run.
I mean, it wasn't our fault we didn't get it. We did what we had to do. 49ers beat the Cardinals 20-12.
Wait, who did?
49ers beat the Cardinals 20-12.
Where did they? What's the deal with playing in San Francisco? Are they playing in San Francisco again?
I don't even know. I thought they weren't. I thought they were playing in Arizona.
I don't know if I don't I don't know what the deal is.
I don't either.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Dolphins beat the Raiders 26-25, which I watched some of the highlights from this game. The last 4 minutes were ridiculous. The Raiders gave that game away.
I saw some headlines about
The
John
Fitz.
Gruden. Oh no,
Oh
no.
yeah.
John Gruden back in the I mean, his team is not it looked like he was going to do something this year.
So his thing was he was like, all right, we're gonna drain the clock out versus and give him the ball back with no time versus try and score a touchdown and go ahead. So he kicks a field goal from really short, from like first second down and gave them the ball with 23 seconds left. First off, why don't you play for the touchdown when you have to guarantee that they'd score a touchdown to beat you? Instead, they give the ball back and Ryan Fitzmagic,
It's
while getting his face ripped off, throws a no look like bomb for 45 yards or something to put them in field goal range, and then their kicker drills a field goal and they win.
I'm just saying
He almost got his head ripped off. Did you see that?
is the John Gruden experiment a failure?
It's been a failure.
They are officially eliminated. The Las Vegas Raiders are officially eliminated
I
from
mean,
playoffs.
it's been a failure the whole time. He got paid 10 years, 10 million, haven't done a damn thing with it.
They are eliminated. This is year 3. This is the year you showed that you have put together a
Yes,
playoff caliber team.
that your system is implemented and working. Yes,
And even even with an extra team going into the playoffs this year,
no,
the Raiders
no, couldn't do it. No,
could not do it.
nope,
Even with the giant Roomba in the desert,
mm-hmm.
they couldn't do it.
Nope. Couldn't do it. Embarrassing that brand new stadium.
So
Brian
sad.
Fitzpatrick though, amazing.
You're just on his beard all the
You
time.
did you? But no, but did you see that play?
I didn't see the play now.
He's throwing the ball. He gets face mask. His face is turned like this, and he still throws it and completes like a 45-yard pass to put them in field goal range. It was excellent. Ravens beat the Giants 27-13.
Ravens, I mean, Ravens are playing like they want to get a shot at it. They put
They're on the
themselves.
outside looking in.
I mean, I think technically, if the season ended today without Week 17, they would be in.
They would be this. Yep, they'd be the sixth seed. Yep, you're right. Let's see. Continuing on here, the Chiefs beat the Falcons 17-14, and they locked up their number one seed first round
Yeah,
bye.
guaranteed that. Yep, yep. And I mean, Patrick Mahomes had some good passes in there. I mean, only other player I've seen in the league in that what I will say is going to be a contentious MVP, league
I
MVP.
don't think so. I don't think so. I think Rogers really solidified it this week. And from everything I've been reading from some of the pundits and whatever, yeah, they've really solidified Rogers as the MVP, especially because Mahomes he had kind of a pedestrian outing that game, and he's likely going to sit this week too because why would you risk him getting injured when you have the number one seed locked up? So he's likely not to play very much. So I think Rogers really locked up because he Rogers is ahead of him in everything except for yards.
I mean, you're not wrong. Look, I agree with you all the way, but I've seen a few like when I start looking at some of the sources that I don't usually check,
No,
a lot of them are listing
no.
Mahomes. We'll see.
Literally everything I've read this week has said Rogers has pulled away in the race, and like that last game we had, he really solidified it.
He
So,
looked good. I mean, he really did.
boy, Browns gave one away to the Jets, 23-16.
Just Jamison Crowder both threw a touchdown and got a touchdown himself.
I want to talk about here the the shit that the NFL is doing to teams like this. The NFL goes and postpones games for early in the season for the Patriots, postponed it for the Steelers, postponed it for the Raiders. All these teams that had COVID. Who else was it? The Titans had some really bad
Oh yeah.
COVID things they had postponed, and literally every one of the Browns starting receivers, Jarvis Landry, Rashad Higgins, Donovan Peoples Jones, BJ Goodson, Jacob Phillips, some other guys, all their starting receivers are out with COVID because they came into contact with somebody, right? And they had less than 24 hours from when they closed the facility to when they kicked off the game the next day. So like that is bullshit. How are you not going to push that game back a day when you push the games back for everybody else?
I
There is some favoritism going on here for sure.
mean, it's just. I think this is obviously just a market. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Exactly. The NFL don't give a shit about small market teams.
It's. I mean, it's.
If had the Browns broken the rules and allowed an outbreak to happen, they would have had their game postponed until things were under control. So they should have just broken the rules. Fuck it. That's according to this dogpounddaily.com, which is obviously a Browns website, but still. I mean, that's pretty bullshit. They had to put 3 practice squad players on their daily roster to play this game, and injury and illness forced them to play their third string left tackle and right guard.
Yeah. I mean, the line is. That's where the game is made.
That's such bullshit. The NFL doesn't care about small market teams. I think that's 100% bullshit.
I mean, I'm not, you're not wrong. I just can't get I can't get that upset about the Browns, and I think that's exactly what the NFL.
But that's why it's bullshit. Is the like if you're a Browns fan, how pissed would you be?
I mean, I would be pissed. I would. I really would. But
That is absurd. I mean, it bumped them from having like basically a for sure playoff spot to they have to win next week to because they're right now the number 7 seed, and if the season ended today,
yep. I
I
mean,
don't
you're
know.
not
I
wrong.
think it's
I'm
straight duty.
and I'm sure they had marked a win in the win column against the Jets.
And they should have. Bullshit. It made me mad. Anyways, Bears 41, Jags 17.
I I keep hearing it, man. The
The Bears are
Bears,
Bears are currently the number 7 seed, I think. Yeah, number 7 seed right now.
I heard they might be the hottest offense in the league at the moment.
I've heard that too.
So
Now,
we'll see.
if we beat them this week, they're out.
Good, let's do it.
I would agree with that. Fuck the Bears. Uh,
Go pack,
Bengals.
go, and fuck the
Bengals.
Bears.
Yep. Bengals beat the Texans 37-31.
Deshaun Watson's still dropping dimes though.
I feel bad for that dude and JJ Watt and all the good players in that team. But JJ Watt had a pretty heartfelt message to his teammates, basically telling them to man the fuck up and play the game, being little bitches.
Fucking work out.
I mean, really.
That was I found that I didn't laugh out loud then, but man, I was on the edge like fucking show up and work out, guys.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Be here on time. We're getting paid lots of money to do this. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Oh, Steelers beat the Colts 28-24.
Fucking nail biter, come from behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were down like 17 points, weren't they?
It was a bunch. I can't remember
Something like
exactly
that.
how many.
Panthers beat the football team 20-13, which like so disappointing. I really want Washington to like turn around and do it.
I
But
think I think if Washington, if Alex Smith comes back and wins for 17 to get Washington in the playoffs, he will be the comeback player of the year, hands down.
I think he is either way.
I think he probably is either way, but if he does this next week, if he's cleared to play again and they put him out there and he gets it,
I don't know. If you're talking about the comeback player, having almost dying because you had a leg injury and some infections is a pretty good comeback to even make it back on the field.
I mean
Just saying.
it's true. I'm not look, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that would be a fucking that would be a movie right there.
It
I
would
mean, their
be.
season is. I mean, depending on what happens in
Is
the
that a
playoffs,
Hallmark movie?
a Hallmark quality
A
movie.
Hall
If I mean, if they went to the Super Bowl, that would be a whole nother
It'd be
thing. But
Disney Pixar.
yeah, Disney Pixar.
Yeah. Chargers 19, Broncos 16. Sure, doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
What's their quarterback? Broke the rookie
Oh yeah, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He broke the rookie passing touchdown
Yep,
record.
sure did. Cowboys 37, Eagles 17. So the Cowboys still have a chance as well.
Eagles, DED. They are eliminated.
Yep. Yeah, it's not likely here for the Cowboys, but they are technically still in it.
Yep.
And let's see. Seahawks couldn't do us a favor. They beat the Rams 20-9. Had they lost, we would have clinched the first seed, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, and they are
And
they take the division.
Jared Goff broke his thumb.
I thought it
Yeah,
was is it broken or dislocated?
I read this morning that it was broken.
Oh shit. I had only heard the initial report that they weren't sure exactly cuz he popped his thumb back in during the
Yeah.
game and
Yep.
played.
Well, apparently he has surgery on it, which is why he won't be back. Hopefully until the first round of the playoffs if they make it.
Fuck.
They're playing the long game on that one, I guess. Oh, let's see. Packers smacked the shit out the Titans 40-14. We'll go over that one more in detail, obviously, in the Packers section.
Yep.
And the Bills smacked the shit out the Patriots 38-9.
The Bills are who we thought they were. I mean,
So we didn't cover this last week, but they clinched the AFC East for the first time since like '95.
the Bills did they did their thing this year. Josh Allen looking good, team looking solid, defense still solid too. I mean, that's a complete team. It's a complete team. Is it the best team? Yeah, well, time will tell. But that is a
Yep.
complete team.
So look at the playoffs here. We've got on the AFC side, only 3 teams have actually clinched this year. The Chiefs
That's
have
because
clinched.
the AFC is too fucking good. What's the problem with the NFC?
Usually it's the other way around. Usually the NFC is super good. I think it's because the Patriots aren't beating the hell out of everybody anymore.
I don't know if that's true.
Anyways, Chiefs are 14-1, locked up the first seed. Bills are 12-3. Steelers 12-3. In the hunt, you've got still some fighting here for the AFC South. The Titans are currently in at 10-5, and the Colts are still knocking at the door at 10-5 as well.
I mean, the Ravens, Browns, so many 10-5 teams.
Yep. So then you've got exactly. You've got right now you would have the 5, 6, and 7 seeds be Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, but that can all change based on the Titans basically control their own fate. If they win, they're in.
Yep. I think Miami too, right? Miami, they win, they're in.
I believe so.
Because it's basically all of those 10-5 teams.
Hmm.
If the Colts win, then one of those, like whichever team, if any of those teams lose,
Yeah.
they're out.
Yep. I think so. Let's see. And on the NFC side, we've got four teams have clinched a playoff berth: Packers, Saints, Seahawks, and Buccaneers. Where the Packers, Saints, and Seahawks all locked up their division.
Yep.
The Buccaneers have not locked up their division, but they've guaranteed themselves a spot.
And I mean, our number one spot is not locked. It's still between the Packers, Saints, and Seahawks. And from
Yes.
my understanding, that outcome could be any of
If
them, with the Saints
yeah,
being the least likely.
yeah, if we win, we beat the Bears, we get it.
Yep.
If we lose and the other two teams lose, we're fine. If we lose and the other two teams win, it actually goes to the Seahawks.
Right. And then if we lose and the Saints win, the
We
Saints
still get
get
it.
it.
No, we still get it because we have the head to head over them. That
Are you?
we if we lose and Saints win, we get the head to head over them, so we win.
No, 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 no. New Orleans clinches first round bye with New Orleans win, Green Bay loss, Seattle win.
Yes,
Because
if Seattle wins as well.
yeah, sorry, Seattle wins, then the Saints get it.
Right.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
everybody if the other two teams win and we lose, the Seahawks get it. But if yeah.
No,
But
if
if
the
the
other two
Seahawks
teams win and we lose, then
so
New Orleans gets it.
I thought it was the Seahawks gets it then.
No,
Oh, if everybody oh well fuck it, whatever.
no. Seattle
Let's see, the
gets it.
Saints clinch the yeah. Okay, Saints clinch it if they win, Seahawks win and we lose. The
It's because
Seahawks clinch it if they win, we lose, and New Orleans loses or
yeah,
ties.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, all we have to do is beat the Bears.
I mean, that's not an all we have to do. That's a task. We got to get it done. I mean, the Bears 8-7. They've been a streaky team, and right now they're trending up. So I don't know.
I don't know.
We just got to handle business.
Our offense looked pretty unstoppable, and our defense was pretty locked down. So we'll talk about that more in the next section. I mean, that's all I've got for new this week. Oh, the Pro Bowl rosters were announced.
All I want to just say is on the bubble in the NFC, all our teams are garbage. Eight and
Oh, I
seven
forgot about that.
Arizona,
Yeah. Mhm.
Arizona Cardinals 8-7, Cowboys 6-9,
Well, those are the NFC East is only
Giants
there because no one wants to win it.
Giants 5-10. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
and those are only there because no one's decided the NFC East yet. And honestly, yeah, no one's decided what they want to do for the NFC East. Next week, the football team plays the Panthers, so they
They
would get in
control
at
their
seven.
fate.
Yeah, they do. Yep, yep. If they lose, then yeah.
Then everybody else got a shot at it.
Well, anyways, yeah, and then Pro Bowl rosters were announced. Some pretty big snubs, but they're doing it virtual this year to where I think they're all sitting down and playing Madden.
I think that's right. I thought we covered that actually earlier this
Yeah,
year.
it's weird. So there won't be any alternates from people like stepping out because they're still playing in the playoffs and things like that. So that's that. We'll cover the Packers ones when we get there. So
There we go.
all right, bye.